joining us this evening on TKO 8 Local News. 3 Boone County residents were injured in a 2-vehicle accident on Saturday evening, resulting in the death of a Carroll County man. According to the Arkansas State Police report, the driver of the first vehicle, 74-year-old Dorland I. Johnson of Berryville, was killed when his vehicle struck another vehicle driven by 24-year-old Mason Bynum of Harrison. Bynum and 2 passengers, both listed as minors, were transported to Mercy Hospital in Springfield for treatment of injuries. The accident report indicates that Johnson was driving north on Highway 221, approximately 7 miles north of Berryville, when he crossed the center line and struck the Bynum vehicle head-on. An Izard County deputy is among the first law enforcement officers in north central Arkansas to utilize Narcan to successfully revive an overdose victim. Izard County Sheriff Jack Yancey says Deputy Jaden Whitfield was dispatched to a residence in the Oxford community on June the 27th in reference to an overdose. When Deputy Whitfield arrived at the scene, the victim was unresponsive. Sheriff Yancey said Deputy Whitfield administered a dose of Narcan to the subject, and in approximately 3 to 5 minutes, the victim was responsive and was transported by ambulance to the Izard County Medical Center. Sheriff Yancey says Mark Martin Chevrolet and Dodge provided the Narcan for all officers at the Izard County Sheriff's Department. The Everton City Council will host a public meeting Tuesday to discuss trash service and a possible rate increase. A press release from the city said that Meffin Sanitation has proposed renegotiation of the city's solid waste service contract at a substantial increase in cost. Officials say the purpose of the meeting is to inform residents of the potential changes and gather input. City Recorder Treasurer Lynn Chandler said the contract with Meffin dates back to the early 2000s. Currently, the city pays a portion of residents' trash bills, but it is unclear if this will change with the new proposal. Chandler said the city also has a bid for service with Madden Sanitation of Yellville, and Inland Services has also shown interest in the service. The meeting is set for 7 p.m. tomorrow night at the Everton Community Center. And a new salary schedule for Boone County employees has been a topic of discussion among Quorum Court justices of the peace for over a year now. At last week's committee meetings, the subject came up again, but after another lengthy discussion, it became the consensus of the court that county office officials should handle their own office salary schedules. Personnel Committee Chairperson Bobby Woods has been trying to come up with a salary schedule that is agreeable to all. During the meeting, Woods said his salary schedule proposal only provides added compensation to employees in order to retain them. He added that he felt his work has been for no reason, and Woods was assured, however, that the information has value and that it has been important for the court's discussions. Finance Committee Chairperson Jim Harp said that when officials come to the finance meetings in September or October, it will be explained to them that setting salaries within their budgets is their responsibility. And the Yellville City Council's July meeting was all about achievements and planning for community improvement. Mayor Sean Lane reported on the city's progress in working with the Arkansas Economic Development Institute. He said the first meeting went very well and that the AEDI officials provided the numbers that profiles the city's population and the workforce. The next step is to gather information about what people in Yellville want and what their needs are. Lane urged citizens to complete the survey, and he will direct the program's initiatives. Survey forms are available at City Hall. Also, the Arkansas Coalition for Obesity Prevention presented an award recognizing Yellville for supporting the physical activity by developing the city's parks and recreation facilities. The Arkansas Municipal League designated Yellville as a 4-star municipality for their efforts. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
On any given day here at Main Street Service Center, we might be working on a Ford like's on the 4-post lift over my shoulder, or an Infiniti that's back on the back bay, or a Toyota, or a BMW, or right here a Hyundai. You just never know what's going to come into the shop and what their needs might be, but you can rest assured that at Main Street Service Center, whatever you're driving, we can take care of it for you, whether it's oil and filter changes all the way up to engine and transmission replacements. And get this, we've been in business for 29 years and there's still things that we can't do, and we're not too proud to say it. So if you bring us something and it's over our head or out of our capabilities of expertise or tools, we're not too proud to say it, because we want your vehicle fixed correctly, right, and the first time.
Hi, this is Dr. Ross Halstead, and I am a pioneer. I chose North Ark first because it was important to me to be close to home. I received a high-quality education at an affordable price and was given excellent preparation for the future from a knowledgeable staff. I would recommend anyone who is considering attending college choose North Ark first.
Enroll now for fall classes. Classes start August 20th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Just a little spicy.
With standard safety features, plenty of cargo space.
That's not hot for you?
No!
And advanced technology. The 2018 RAV4 is ready for any adventure. Right now, get $3,000 customer cash on the adventurous 2018 RAV4. Hurry in today. Toyota, let's go places.
Police say that an Arkansas man has died after being shot several times and found sitting inside of an automobile. Little Rock police on Saturday identified the victim as 64-year-old Maurice Culberson of Little Rock. Police are trying to locate two men seen running from the scene following Saturday night's gunfire in a neighborhood there. Police say Culberson was transported to a hospital where he later died. Investigators are trying to determine a motive for that gunfire. And a 19-year-old Arkansas man has been arrested and charged with capital murder in the shooting death of another man last month. Clark County Sheriff Jason Watson says that Bryson Deaton was arrested without incident Thursday at his home in the community of Gurdon. Deaton was wanted in the shooting death of a 19-year-old man identified by Watson as Charles Alden Knockerbach of Gurdon, Arkansas. Knockerbach's body was found with multiple gunshot wounds. He is being held without bond at the Clark County Jail. And authorities say a 67-year-old Arkansas man has died after being struck by lightning while doing yard work at his home. Pope County officials say Al Fraser of Russellville was hit by lightning Friday afternoon. Authorities say Fraser was transported to a local hospital in Russellville where he died a few hours later. Representatives from Arkansas's Children's Hospital say a former employee is under investigation for misusing patient information for personal gain. The hospital says its administration was notified by law enforcement in May that the person was under investigation. An audit was completed on account viewed by the employee, but the effort could not confirm if the information had been accessed for business purposes. Vice President of Compliance Aaron Parker said in a news release that the hospital was deeply troubled to find out about the alleged actions. Another hospital representative said additional hiring controls have since been implemented by the hospital. Well, thousands of signatures for proposals to legalize casinos in Arkansas, raise the minimum wage, and impose stricter term limits have been submitted to election officials in hopes of putting the measures on the November ballot. Supporters of the three initiatives turned in boxes of petitions to the Secretary of State's office throughout the day on Friday. The group behind the proposed term limits amendment turned in just under 136,000 signatures, while supporters of the casino amendment submitted 96,000, and the group behind the proposed initiated act to raise the minimum wage submitted about 67,000 signatures. The Secretary of State's office has 30 days to review those petitions. Before we take a look at this steamy weather forecast we're going to have to deal with again this week, here's the way the stock market ended today.
Hi, this is Ashlyn Taylor of Valley Springs, and I'm proud to be a Lady Pioneer. I chose North Ark first because it's close to home and I like the small class sizes and helpful staff. I'm working on getting my general education classes completed so I can transfer to a university. I'm excited to be playing basketball at the college level while getting an excellent education at an affordable price.
Enroll now for fall classes. Classes start August 20th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Of summer really means, but I guess we're in it. The dog days of summer have definitely started. It is hot, it is humid, and it is dry. Boy, we are needing rain here in the immediate viewing area extremely bad, and a lot of places, I think Carroll County may be the one that just initiated a burn ban. We haven't got anything officially on it, but I heard over the weekend that they have put in a burn ban in Carroll County. We'll have more on that as we move on through the week. Other counties likewise will be looking at the situation very closely. We haven't had much rain. It is dry. If you notice areas of your lawn or perhaps pastures, if you haven't been putting any water on them, it's almost crispy when you walk on it. That is dry, and it's dangerous as well. Please be very careful if you're burning out there. Well, it's going to be another hot week, very humid. Maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms later in the week, but it hasn't been forecast-wise very accurate over the last several weeks. Tomorrow's going to be another hot one. It was hot today, hot and humid. Humidity about 68%, and the daytime temperature in this afternoon was around 90 degrees, which put the heat index around 95. Tomorrow looks like partly cloudy skies, likewise a very warm, muggy day, 91 degrees, even warmer on Wednesday under mostly sunny skies up to 95 degrees. Thursday, we do have 40% chance of a few scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. Still very warm, 93 degrees. Likewise on Friday, scattered thunderstorms in the forecast, 50% chance, 95 degrees. And on Saturday, similar forecast, scattered thunderstorms possible in the afternoon, only 40% chance and 94 degrees. Well, when you're talking 30, 40, 50%, so far those numbers have not worked very positive for us. And hopefully we'll get hopefully you, wherever you may be, that you'll get a little rain in the near future. We desperately need it. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
Hi, this is Ashlyn Taylor of Valley Springs, and I'm proud to be a Lady Pioneer. I chose North Ark first because it's close to home and I like the small class sizes and helpful staff. I'm working on getting my general education classes completed so I can transfer to a university. I'm excited to be playing basketball at the college level while getting an excellent education at an affordable price.
Enroll now for fall classes. Classes start August 20th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Introducing the revolutionary Vet Gun, a fast and easy insecticide delivery system for controlling cattle parasites. Vet Gun is so quick and easy, you can shoot it while on foot, on horseback, or from the comfort of your ATV or vehicle. And you can treat up to 100 cattle in as little as 1 hour. The new Vet Gun delivery system provides minimal stress and maximum gain for both you and your cattle.
Get your vet gun system today at Quality Feed Grains in Harrison.
Summer is here and Harness Boots and Shoes has some of the hottest brands and styles available at great prices. You'll find a huge selection of sandals by Chaco for men, women, and children in various styles and colors. Birkenstock footwear sets the standard for comfort, quality, and functionality and continues to be one of their most popular brands. New for the season is their Tony Lama casual shoes for men and boys and the all-new Ariat Cruiser Classic Slip-On for women. Their selection of Twisted X continues to grow with the latest and new styles. Get in the swing of summer at Harness Boots and Shoes on the Square in Harrison.
Baseball can add another trophy to their collection. The Blue Storm left Harrison Saturday as the champions of the Babe Ruth North Arkansas 14-year-old state tournament. Mountain Home began the day by defeating Bentonville 9-2 in the semifinals. Will Beckman led the Blue Storm with 3 hits, 2 runs, and 4 RBIs. Keegan Rickman had 2 base hits and scored both times. And Jackson Jones added 2 hits, a walk, and a run, and also an RBI. The championship game was even more lopsided as Mountain Home routed Fort Smith by a score of 25-1. The Mercer rule went into effect as Trent Jordan pitched all 3 innings, struck out 4 batters, and gave up only 2 hits and 1 walk and 1 earned run. With the victory, Mountain Home has punched its ticket to the Southwest Regional Tournament beginning July 19th in Arkadelphia. Pablo Sandoval homered and had 5 RBIs to back an uneven start by Madison Bumgardner as the San Francisco Giants beat the St. Louis Cardinals 13-8. Andrew McCutcheon and Alan Hansen each added 3 hits. Kato Yuki is headed to the Kansas City Royals organization instead of attending high school in Japan. The team signed Yuki, who is a 16-year-old pitcher out of junior high, to a standard 7-year minor league contract. He is thought to be the youngest Japanese player to sign with a major league club and the first to do so out of junior high school. Wow. American defender Tim Ream has agreed to a new 2-year contract with the Fullman after helping the Cottagers gain promotion to the Premier League in May. The 30-year-old from St. Louis played for Major League Soccer's New York Red Bulls from 2010 to 2011, then joined Bolton. He moved to Fullman in 2015, then the London club was in the second-tier league championship and helped the Cottagers return to the Premier League after a 4-season absence. Ream has made 26 appearances for the U.S. national team. Stock car racing team Ventura Motorsports has made a tradition of employing women that stretches back for decades. Well, on June 29th, the ARCA outfit made history by starting 3 female drivers in the same race for the first time in a modern era of the sport. Neither Natalie Decker, Latima Munter, nor Tony Brengeiger made a push for the podium at the Chicagoland Speedway, but simply by starting as a trio, they helped raise the profile of women in a sport long dominated by men. And that wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around the viewing area.